Hi everybody, I'm Dan Joseph with MRC-TV. Honesty and trustworthiness are two qualities that people think are pretty important when electing a president. Recently, a poll came out showing that Americans think that some of the presidential candidates are a little bit more trustworthy than others. Today, I'm going to talk to some Americans and find out which presidential candidates they think are honest and trustworthy and whether they could vote for somebody who they don't think is honest and trustworthy. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the presidential race today because we're from Washington and that's what we do all the time. How important is honesty and trustworthiness when choosing a presidential candidate for you?
Exceedingly.
How important do you think trust and honesty is when electing a president of the United States?
I think it should be very important.
Very.
Very? Would you put it near the top of your list?
Very.
Okay.
Yes, at the top.
100%.
100%.
Right at the top.
Right at the top.
Probably the most important.
The most important
very
thing.
important.
There's some recent polling that came out, and it turns out that 54% of Americans do not believe that Hillary Clinton is honest or trustworthy. And yet, she still seems to be leading in the polls against Republicans. And why do you think that is?
She's a Democrat, she's female.
She's a woman.
You think it has to do with the fact that she's a woman?
Absolutely.
54% of the country does not believe that Hillary Clinton is honest and trustworthy. Why do you think that is?
Probably because she's a woman.
Oh,
Probably why
because she's a woman?
Yeah, it's something different. Not necessarily true. It's something different.
Why do you think that is?
Because she's not.
Seems that she's very secretive.
Mm-hmm.
When you're secretive, you're generally trying to hide something.
Because of her past.
Because of her past?
The lies that have come up.
Okay. What about you?
I disagree.
You don't think there's anything that would say that she's dishonest in her past?
No, not necessarily.
Some when her husband was in office, I'm going.
You don't think Bill was honest and trustworthy?
No.
No? Did you vote for him?
Looking, no. Sneaky, yeah.
Yeah.
It depends upon what the meaning of the word is.
Who she's been married to.
Well,
And the
yeah.
foundation.
And
And you can go on and on.
If you did think she was really honest and really trustworthy, could you see yourself supporting her?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
really, that's the factor.
I think she's trustworthy. I think she's fine.
You do?
Yeah.
Despite all the stuff that's happened in the past with her?
Oh, like with Bill Clinton and stuff?
Well, no,
Or
with like the emails and Benghazi.
Oh,
and,
yeah. No, I think she's
You're
fine.
good with
She's
her?
a fine candidate.
I wouldn't trust Hillary Clinton to clip my fingernails.
But do you believe Hillary Clinton's honest, trustworthy person?
Oh, I think so.
You think so? What about you?
No comment.
Yeah, she's cool.
All
She's
right,
like
cool.
she's Clinton.
She's a Clinton, so yeah, she must be trustworthy. How can you not trust that?
Too many contradictory actions and statements throughout the years.
Okay, so do you believe she's honest and trustworthy?
I question it.
Okay, do you still think you could see yourself voting for her?
For her?
Yeah.
No, she's a liberal.
What about some of the other candidates? Are you familiar with them? Marco Rubio?
Yes.
What, do you think he's honest and trustworthy?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what about Ted Cruz?
Yes.
Cruz and
What do you think about Ted Cruz? Do you think Ted Cruz is honest and trustworthy based on what you've seen?
thus far.
You know, I think she is. I think she's as honest and trustworthy as they
Even despite all the stuff that's gone on?
Even
Wow.
despite all the
All
stuff
right.
that's gone on.
I mean, do you think Hillary's honest and trustworthy?
No.
What do you think?
Not at all.
Not at all.
I think that she's more interested in being important than in governing.
Do you think she's honest and trustworthy?
I think she is to a point.
To a point.
Yeah.
Which point? There was a recent poll that came out that said that 54%, a big majority of Americans, do not believe that Hillary Clinton is honest or trustworthy. Why do you think that is?
I think they go to her history that is documented.
A lot of documents around her.
Documentation.
Some of the documents we don't even know where they are anymore.
I think that her basic philosophy is to be honest and trustworthy. I think that she tends to get tangled up in the practical aspects of that.
So she tries really, really hard.
I think so.
But sometimes it just doesn't work out for her. Do you think the American people are willing to vote for a candidate who they don't trust?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, what reasons could they have for doing that?
There's one sitting in the office right now.
Okay. So maybe 10 years from now, we'll all be thinking like Bernie Sanders.